Welcome to the Love Drunk Show. We gon' talk some ish, get into it, so make sure you stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Wow. Hey, lover.
Conversation surrounding the natural hair, how people are addicted to these wigs, the natural, and then they dread wearing the natural hair, is because we assume this Black American culture so much that we forget at the root of it all. When it comes down to it, we are African, and we have to accentuate and love our African beauty. This is why when women have these afros, y'all talk about, oh, we're back to the 70s, we're back to the 50s. Girl, what are you talking about? This is an African hairstyle. This is African beauty. You are African. Like, stop acting like you're not. That's the problem. And I'm not saying that you can't be a Black African American. What? I'm not saying that. But the problem is that y'all equate this Black American culture to wearing wigs that you glue from ear to ear.
First of all, sis is a Caribbean. Let's start there. You're not even an African American. You're not even a Black American to have so much to say about Black American culture. You don't even go here. What are we talking about? And then you're saying, oh, it's Black American culture to glue a wig. Yes, we were the ones that came up with the lace. Yes, a Black American woman did invent hair weave. Thank you for finally acknowledging us. But have you ever seen an African woman on the continent? They are laced front down. I see videos of them putting lace fronts on toddlers. Oh my God, I wish I had a video to insert. But if y'all want to see the video, I will find it for you. I've seen a few. I done sent them to one of my homegirls, one of my besties, and we'd be like, what the hell is going on? They put lace fronts on their baby girls, like toddlers, for their first birthday. Babies out the womb be having wigs on the continent in them 54 African countries. So I don't know what the hell you talking about. All of them are not over there just as natural as can be. They have extensions, they add the hair in, they do the makeup. And they put the lace fronts on, baby. They be laced down, okay? So I don't know what and the girls over in the UK, the lace fronts be up and down, okay? The girls on the island, everybody is wearing a lace front or some type of extension now. So what are you talking about? And it really annoys me that y'all continuously try to Africanize us. Y'all want us to be African so bad. We were not called African American as a collective. I don't want to hear y'all talking about some book or some days of old shit that y'all found in the 1700s where y'all saw African American written one time in the book. I don't give a damn about that. I'm talking about as a group of people, we were not called African American until Jesse Jackson coined the dang on term in 1988. And on the census in 2000 is when the term African American was, a thing. Before that, we were called Black, we were called Negro, we were called mulatto, colored, and even Indian. Like, for real, do y'all homework for real. Like, you're just African, you can't, like, it gets to a point. You're not going to go to the Pacific Islands and tell the Fijians, you're not going to go over there, their hair grow out like an afro too, and tell them, oh, you're African, you are just an African. No. Those people over there are indigenous to those islands, and nobody tries to force or harass them to say they're African. You ain't gonna go to Brazil and see the indigenous Brazilians with their with their afros and try to force them to be African. Y'all don't do that to anybody but Black Americans. And since you don't even go here, you're Caribbean. You got a Bayesian flag and a Trinidadian flag. You don't even go here. The math don't math because if Johnny had 5 apples. It gets to a point like, oh my God, I'm just so over it. And then you keep talking about Black American culture, Black American. Do you know who culturally made afros pop in the 60s? Angela Davis made it pop, baby. In Black America. Do you know who made the pick, the wide tooth comb in modern times? A Black American named Willie Morrow. So what are you talking about? And we're not ashamed. I wear afros. You see me with an afro right here. If you look me up, my afro right here. We wear our hair, natural hair texture. This is like my hair with a blowout. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Just because you want to have locks, go ahead, be cute with your locks. But don't try to demonize other people and try to say they need to, like, shut up. Talking about Black American culture. Man, It has nothing to do with you. Mind your business. Focus on what's going on in the islands. Stop trying to Africanize Black Americans. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Black women's beauty was so powerful, white lawmakers had to ban it. In 1786, Louisiana passed the Tignon Law, forcing black women, both free and enslaved, to cover their hair in public. But this wasn't about modesty, it was about jealousy. Black women were showing up with their natural hair styled in ways that stopped people in their tracks. Elegant, regal, magnetic. And white women hated it. Their husbands were staring. Their sons were mesmerized. And the very sight of confident black beauty was seen as a threat. So instead of checking their own insecurity, white women lobbied white lawmakers to make it stop. And they did. They passed a law to hide black women, to cover the shine they couldn't compete with. But here's the plot twist. Black women didn't just follow the law, they owned it. They wrapped their hair in silk, adorned it with gold, styled it with defiance. What was meant to humiliate became high fashion. What was meant to silence became a crown. The Tignon didn't erase black beauty, it amplified it. Because no law can dim a light that was built to shine. Drop black queens in the comments if you're done letting envy write the laws. And follow for more truths they wrapped in silence.
Pennsylvania now becomes the 28th state in the nation to ban discrimination in workplaces, in schools, for someone who is wearing their natural hair. Now, Governor Josh Shapiro signed that bill into law here at Island Design Natural Hair Salon on 52nd Street in West Philadelphia. But this has been a fight years in the making for many folks in this community. Now, the owner of this salon, Lorraine Ruley, she tells me she sees people coming in all the time saying they need to cut off their locks or their braids because they have a job interview or they feel like their employer may deem them as not, quote, professional. House Speaker Joanna McClinton, who has worked on this legislation for 6 years, even said when she was in law school, she changed her hair over those same concerns. And State Rep Latasha Mays, a West Philly native who now represents parts of Pittsburgh, was the lead sponsor on this act. She says this fight will help improve people's lives all across Pennsylvania.
Hair discrimination has taken confidence from our children, but that ends today. Hair discrimination has taken dignity from workers, but that ends today. It has taken access to economic opportunities, hopes, and dreams, but that begins to end today.
Now, Governor Shapiro said in 2022 there were more than 900 reports of
What's happening?
A natural explosion from Afro Sheen.
A natural what?
The new Afro Sheen blowout kit.
Yeah, it gets rid of tangles and leaves your fro fuller and fluffier.
But how about styling?
Afro Sheen's new blowout kit makes your fro easier to style, conditions it too, and you get everything you need along with easy-to-follow instructions.
So if the fluffy blowout's your thing, do it with our thing.
The new Afro Sheen blowout kit.